Hi, welcome to the podcast for When the Curves Line Up for December 30th, 2023. Please see the article that includes diagrams of today's events on the website at whenthecurveslineup.com. Text by Jeffrey L. Hunt. In Chicago, sunrise occurs at 7:18 a.m. Central Standard Time, followed by sunset at 4:29 p.m. As the calendar is about to click into the new year, the bright stars of the Orion region of the Milky Way enter the sky during the early evening. With this season of holiday celebration, conviviality, and goodwill, these stars are in the south as a new day begins. The night's brightest star, Sirius, is south near the midnight hour. Tonight, the dog star is south a few minutes before midnight. The next time it is south is a few minutes after midnight on New Year's morning. Sirius, Procyon, known as the Little Dog Star, and Betelgeuse, Orion's arm, make a large shape, known as the Winter Triangle. Here is today's planet forecast. In the morning sky, the morning star, Venus, shines from the southeast before sunrise. At 1 hour before daybreak, it is less than 20 degrees above the horizon and 2.9 degrees to the upper right of Graphias, meaning the crab, that is part of Scorpius. Stepping eastward in front of Libra's stars, Venus moves into Scorpius and passes Graphias in 2 mornings. Through a telescope, Venus shows a morning gibbous phase that is 77% illuminated. Scorpius is reaching across the horizon during the pre-dawn hours of early winter. Its classic claws, Zubin el-Janubi and Zubin Shamali, are westward. The forehead, Shuba, is to the lower right of Graphias. Antares, the constellation's brightest star, represents the scorpion's heart in celestial artwork. This morning it is over 11 degrees below Venus and over 6 degrees above the horizon, and likely twinkling wildly in the early light of twilight. Venus passes the star in a wide conjunction on January 5th. Farther westward, the bright moon, 89% illuminated, is in the western sky, over 12 degrees to the lower right of Regulus, Leo's brightest star. The moonlight overwhelms the dimmer stars, so use a binocular to find the sickle of Leo, the head of the westward-facing lion. Mercury and Mars are entering the morning sky at different speeds. Mercury rises 80 minutes before sunrise and gains about 5 minutes of rising time each morning. It is becoming easier to see. Slower Mars rises about 50 minutes before daybreak, gaining 1 minute of rising time, compared to sunrise, every 2 days. In the evening sky, Jupiter and Saturn are easily visible after sunset. Jupiter is consistently the 4th brightest celestial body, after the Sun, Moon, and Venus, although on occasion Mars outshines it. Step outside about an hour after nightfall, the Jovian giant is over halfway up in the southeastern sky. Its retrograde ends tonight, 11.4 degrees to the lower right of Hamel, Aries' brightest star, and 14.4 degrees to the upper right of Menkar, Cetus Nostral. The planet is west of an imaginary line between the 2 stars. As the planet appears to pick up eastward speed, it moves closer to that line. Saturn, considerably dimmer than Jupiter, but brighter than most stars tonight, is about 30 degrees above the south-southwest horizon. It is plodding slowly eastward in front of Aquarius' dim stars. Use a binocular to find Skate, the Aquarian's leg, 8.9 degrees to the ringed wonder's lower left, and Lambda Aquarii 8.8 degrees to the upper left. The 3 make nearly an equilateral triangle. Find Fomalhaut, the mouth of the southern fish, about 20 degrees to the lower left of the planet. The moon rises about 4 hours after nightfall, when Saturn is near the west-southwest horizon, and Jupiter is in the south-southwest. An hour later, about 9:30 p.m. in Chicago, the moon is nearly 15 degrees above the east horizon, and 1.9 degrees to the upper right of Eta Leonis. Use a binocular to see the star with the lunar orb. Jupiter sets after midnight and long before Venus rises tomorrow morning. The waning gibbous moon is in the west-southwest above Regulus in the morning when Venus is in the southeastern sky. Thank you for listening. Please read the articles at whenthecurveslineup.com.